Mastering how to identify risks in the workplace. Someone in your organization is ignoring the deadliest risks. Who within our organization's health and safety team or department is responsible for identifying and documenting the most common hazards and risks that are typically found in our specific industry or sector? To identify risks in the workplace, it's essential to establish a comprehensive risk management process that involves a thorough risk assessment, documentation, and implementation of control measures. This process should be led by a designated health and safety team or department within the organization. The first step is to conduct a thorough risk assessment to identify the most common hazards and risks that are typically found in the specific industry or sector. This involves gathering data and information from various sources, including 1. Historical incident reports and near-miss records. 2. Industry-specific safety standards and regulations. 3. Employee feedback and suggestions. 4. Hazard and risk assessments conducted by external consultants or auditors. 5. Review of company policies, procedures, and training programs. The health and safety team should then document the identified risks and hazards in a risk register, which should include the following information. 1. Risk description, a detailed description of the risk, including the hazard, the potential harm, and the likelihood of occurrence. 2. Risk rating, a numerical rating of the risk, taking into account the severity and likelihood of the risk. 3. Current controls, a description of the existing controls in place to mitigate the risk. 4. Recommended controls, a description of the recommended controls to further mitigate the risk. 5. Responsibility, the person or team responsible for implementing and monitoring the recommended controls. 6. Target date, the date by which the recommended controls should be implemented. 7. Review date, the date by which the risk should be reviewed and updated. The risk register should be regularly reviewed and updated to ensure that it remains a living document that accurately reflects the risks and hazards in the workplace. The review process should involve stakeholders from across the organization, including employees, supervisors, and department heads. Once the risk register is established, the health and safety team should prioritize the risks based on their rating and implement control measures to mitigate or eliminate them. This may involve 1. Developing new policies, procedures, and training programs. 2. Conducting regular safety audits and inspections. 3. Implementing engineering controls, such as installing safety guards or improving ventilation systems. 4. Providing personal protective equipment, PPE, to employees. 5. Conducting regular safety training and awareness programs for employees. 6. Establishing incident reporting and investigation procedures. 7. Conducting regular review and update of the risk register. To ensure that the risk management process is effective, the health and safety team should also establish key performance indicators, KPIs, to measure the organization's safety performance. This may include metrics such as 1. Incident frequency rate, IFR. 2. Incident severity rate, ISR. 3. Lost time injury frequency rate, LTIF. 4. Total recordable injury frequency rate, TRIF. 5. Near-miss reporting rate. By establishing a comprehensive risk management process, organizations can proactively identify and mitigate risks in the workplace, reduce the likelihood of incidents and injuries, and create a safer and healthier work environment for employees.